Imagine waking up one day and everything you love is suddenly gone. Your children, your home, your future, your health, your sense of security. And in the middle of that unbearable pain, God says nothing. Would your faith survive? There once lived a man named Job in the land of Uz, a man known not only for his wealth but for his character. He was honest, compassionate, God-fearing, respected by everyone who knew him. His life looked like a blessing in every direction. 7 sons, 3 daughters, a house full of laughter, fields full of livestock, a heart full of gratitude. But Job's greatest treasure wasn't his wealth, it was his devotion to God. He didn't just believe in God, he honored him in how he lived, how he spoke, how he treated people. Yet in the unseen realm, a challenge arose. Satan claimed Job only worships God because his life is easy. Take away his blessings and he will curse you. God allowed the test, not because Job was weak, but because his faith was strong enough to reveal something greater. Then came the day that shattered Job's world. A messenger arrived, breathless with fear. Your oxen and donkeys have been stolen. The servants are dead. Before Job could process the shock, another rushed in. Fire fell from the sky. The sheep are gone. More lives lost. Then another. Raiders attacked. The camels have been taken. And finally, the message that broke his soul. Your sons and daughters were celebrating together. A violent wind struck the house. None of them survived. In a single moment, Job lost everything. Most people would scream in rage. Most would curse God. Most would collapse in bitterness. But Job fell to the ground, torn with grief, and whispered through tears, "The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Not because he didn't feel pain, but because he refused to let pain destroy his faith. Still, the trial wasn't over. Satan argued again. A man will endure loss, but strike his body, and he will break. Soon Job's health crumbled. Pain covered his skin. Sleep abandoned him. Strength drained from his bones. The man once admired became a man avoided. The man once honored now sat alone, scraping his wounds in silence. Even his wife, overwhelmed by despair, whispered, "Curse God and die." But Job answered with quiet strength, "Should we accept good from God and not hardship, not anger, not hatred, just faith struggling to breathe under unbearable weight?" Friends came to comfort him. At first, they sat in silence, sharing his sorrow, but then their compassion turned into judgment. "You must have sinned. This is God's punishment. This suffering is your fault." Already drowning in grief, Job now carried false accusations. He cried out in agony, "I am innocent. If God would answer me, I would defend myself." Not rebellion, but the raw honesty of a wounded believer searching for meaning. And after long silence, after endless tears, after countless questions, God finally spoke. His voice thundered from the storm. "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Can you command the morning? Can you control the seas? Can you govern creation?" God didn't explain Job's suffering. He revealed his power, his wisdom, his sovereignty. And Job realized something profound. Not everything is meant to be explained. Some things are meant to be trusted. Humbled, he said, "I spoke of things beyond my understanding. Now I trust you." In the end, God honored Job's faith. He corrected Job's friends. He restored what was lost more and more.